Alright, so yeah, now I'm streaming. Let's get the music playing. We'll keep this low enough that it won't cause any problem, but it'll give me something to listen to. Alright, guys, so yeah, for all of y'all on YouTube, I am currently streaming what I'm doing here, but for you guys, it'll be obviously much later. So I just thought it'd be kind of cool for me to stream while I do my 100 days little thing here. I got my music set up. It doesn't seem like the music is too much louder than me speaking. At least I hope it's not. I mean, it's pretty freaking quiet. I'll turn it down a little bit more. That way it's just like a faint hum to you guys, but it'll be nice and loud for me. Like right now I have it a lot louder on my end just through my speakers, but for you guys it'll be much quieter. So this is all royalty free music, so you guys don't have to worry, or at least I shouldn't have to freaking worry. And I know it's royalty free music because I got it all from Maker Studio, the people who I'm partnered with, and one of the things they give me is access to a website. I think it's called Epidemic Sound. But anyway, what you're seeing me working on here is a one-shot for Trin, a character for Space Farm. This is her one-shot, and this is page 1, which I've got all of the pencils done, as you can see. So I moved on to inks. I already got all the text in there just for my own sake, so I know where I'm stopping and starting all my lines. So yeah. I put the music there so if I stop like talking for a little while, it won't be completely devoid of sound, which I didn't want to happen. So because I don't know what else I'm going to talk about, because usually I do this kind of stuff for about 30 minutes and then I'm done, and unless there's someone in the chat, I'm not really, I'm not doing this to anyone. But if someone does show up in the chat, you'll hear me talk to them, obviously. So that'll be a thing. But in the meantime, you can enjoy the music while I, do my thing here. So, the music, wow, that was a sharp change. I forgot how, some of these songs are really quick, so just be warned that the song change might be a little drastic. These first two songs I actually got on another royalty-free website before Maker switched over to Epidemic Sound. So, but they're still royalty-free. There's no problem with them. I like these two, and I needed to pad it out for the 30 minutes because these freaking websites, man, their songs are like short. Like all the songs after this one's like 4 minutes long, but everything after this are all like these short 2-minute songs because they're only supposed to be like, they're supposed to be royalty-free little things that you put in the back of your video for like scenes or something. I'm thinking of maybe like joining Epidemic and maybe making my own that other people can use, because I think that'd be kind of cool, because I make music, or at least I used to make music. I should preface that. When I was in a band. But yeah, so things have been moving along nicely here. I mean, as you can see, I'm working on inks here. But yeah, the comic stuff has been going along. I've been working on mini comics a lot lately. The minis that I've been working on are kind of like those regular daily ones. I'll leave a link in the description to my Tapastic, where you can see all 3 different freaking like albums of things I've been doing. Like there's like 3 comic series going right now. There's my Space Farm minis. There's Heroes Guild minis. There's lots of minis. I can't make up my mind on what minis I'm gonna do. But then there's also like my daily minis, which are more about me and just random shit. I posted one yesterday. I want to get to the point where I'm posting them like a little more often. Those minis, just because those are like the easier ones to do. Things like this are a little more tricky because they're obviously take a lot more to do. Whoa, I don't need it that big. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's change back.
Let's go back to 6. So, things have been moving along, just trying to get things done. I didn't really have any topic to really talk about, although I guess I should bring up the topic. Many of you might have seen the Batman v Superman trailer, like teaser trailer, finally got like fully released because it got leaked. So I'm sure they're pissed about that, but it's available. You can go watch it on YouTube. They're not taking them down or anything, so you don't have to worry about that. They're leaving them up there because they officially kind of just said fuck it and released it themselves. I don't know what to feel about it because I don't believe it. Like, I don't believe in it. I believe it's just a ploy because there's no way they're going to have Batman vs. Superman. Like, they don't have the setup for Frank Miller's story, which is The Dark Knight Returns, if anyone has ever read it. In Dark Knight Returns, an aging Batman, or an aging Bruce Wayne, I should say, because he quit being Batman, and he hadn't been Batman for like 10 years. And then he randomly decides to just come back because he just can't live without the whole lifestyle. He can't get it out of his system. He can't help it. So he's like in his 50s or 60s or something. Man, he's old now. Like way too old to be doing this. Like doing the whole I am Batman crap. So it's just funny. But anyway, he starts giving the government some issues because he's being Batman again. Like, and I think it was back when Reagan was in administration, so obviously the president at the time, which is Reagan, gets Superman, and Superman's like a lackey at this point of the government. And so he gets Superman to go and deal with him, and the fight is awesome. Like, the story is really good, the fight is really good, and you'd understand why the fight works if you watch the movie, which they did make two-part movie out of it. Or just read the book, read the comic book. But if you do, you'll understand how it works, and it makes sense the way it is. But we don't want that story. Like, I don't want that story. I don't want Batman versus Superman. So what I think they're doing here is a little different. I think what they're going to do is it's going to be like a Lex Luthor causing shit. You know, he's causing mistrust and bullshit, and this causes Batman and Superman to kind of have a tiff, and that ends probably with them teaming up against Lex Luthor. So I think that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a misunderstanding situation that's going to lead into a fight, which will lead probably in a draw, which is the only way that fight would ever really go. I mean, let's face it, they're not stupid. They're not stupid. They're not gonna, Superman's not gonna kill Bruce. He's not gonna kill him. Everyone's like, oh, well, he killed Zod, so obviously he's not. No, he fucking killed Zod because the writers wrote themselves into a fucking corner, and obviously don't know how to fucking write for Superman. Like, I have no problem of Superman, like, when he's noob Superman, having to take a life, and then regretting that decision, and living with that decision, and having to, basically, like I said, having to live with that decision. I'm cool with that. That's a cool concept. I think it's been done before. Like, what would happen if Superman had to take a life? But it's one of those scenarios where it's like, yeah, I don't really give a fuck. I don't want to see that in the movies without you doing it right. And they didn't do it right. So, I don't know. We'll see where they're going. Like, he mourned his decision for all of, 10 seconds in the fucking Man of Steel movie. And then he immediately, breaks a fucking stealth bomber from the government. Like, one of their little stealth surveillance camera planes and all. And, it's like, dude, what the hell? You just fucking destroyed... You and Zod destroyed half of fucking Metropolis. No, you destroyed almost all of fucking Metropolis. And so what's the first thing you do? You break more shit. What is wrong with you? Like, come on. So, it's just one of those things. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what this thing was supposed to be. I don't know half the time what I'm drawing. I literally just needed to fill these shells with something. But yeah, that's what I think about the movie. I think it's going to be a false advertisement of what's actually going to be in the movie. They're not stupid enough to try and pull a Dark Knight Return bullshit. So yeah, it's been a while since I've really done anything on this channel, has it? Like, I haven't really done anything on this channel, like, at all. And I apologize for the lack of videos, really. I just haven't really been, like, in the mood to really do anything, like, all that much. And I think a lot of it's just because I'm, like, the format for YouTube is just getting old. I'm getting tired of, like, and to be honest, it's not where I'm getting a lot of my biggest work and what I'm doing. Like, it's really not. Skillshare so far has been my best way of teaching, like when it comes to just teaching. So I think YouTube is going to end up falling back to being kind of a place for me to just kind of get out my thoughts, do regular drawing videos like me just drawing a character. Like, if I feel like drawing a character, like, I am going to draw a picture. I've been meaning to do it, and someone asked me if I would do it, and I actually was meaning to do it. I've been meaning to draw a picture of Daredevil because of the Daredevil miniseries on Netflix, which I watched, and it was fucking amazing. Like, that was just, oh my god, that was great. Like, Marvel just pulling out all the big stuff and just making great movies and series, and it's just, like, and don't get me wrong, DC's doing an okay job with their TV series. Like, The Flash is one of my favorite TV series, I should say, right now. And Arrow's okay. Like, Arrow's, it's not the Arrow that I want. It's not the Oliver Queen that I know and the Oliver Queen that should be, but it's decent enough. It's basically what if Green Arrow was Batman. That's basically what it is. Like, let's be real. It's okay, now I gotta draw this guy. Gotta draw this guy. This guy. Alright, let's but yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Flash series. Like, just big fucking Flash fan right now. Because I love the Flash. He's probably my favorite DC character of all, like, ever, like, right now. As much as I always will be a Batman fan, I love Batman, but my Batman is the Batman from the animated series. That's my Batman. That's the Batman I grew up with. And from Justice League, which was the same Batman. I grew up on those Batman. And I love that Batman. So I will always love that Batman. But even then, fucking Wally West, the Flash. That was the Flash that was on Justice League. They went with Wally West instead of Barry Allen. Still, I fucking loved it. I loved it so much. So, yeah, it's just, that's my thing. So I'm really loving the show. But yeah, Daredevil was amazing, like, just fucking amazing. That was a great miniseries. I'm glad I binge watched it. I recommend it, highly recommend it to anyone who fucking wanted to watch it. Like, even if the first episode doesn't quite catch you right away, give it a few episodes. Like, give it like 2 or 3 episodes before you completely close off, because it is just, oh my god, especially episode 2 specifically. That episode, like, just sealed it for me. So, give it some time. Give it a chance. Give it a chance, man. Just give it a chance. Ugh. I'm babbling because I'm trying to think of shit to say. But yeah. I will do a Daredevil picture, because I want to do a Daredevil picture, because I do like Daredevil. But for now, I work on my comics. I've only been working for a little bit now. I don't even know how long I've been working. That is not what I meant to open. It's so not what I meant to open. Go away. It's gonna try and open anyway. I accidentally clicked on Bandicam. Fuck off, Bandicam. Ah, there you are. Go away. Nobody likes you. But yeah. It's only been like, what, 16 minutes? Yeah, let's get this guy. I don't know which Daredevil I'm going to draw. I'm probably going to draw the Miller one. Because, like, if you watch the Daredevil series, it is very... Like, it says in the beginning, or, like, in the intro, like, you know, based on the character, you know, the stories and characters created by Stan Lee and Bill Everett. But it has a lot more to do with more current... It kind of takes a lot from current Daredevil and Frank Miller's Daredevil. Like, Frank Miller, he did the Man Without Fear series with John Romita Jr., which I have issue number 5, which I believe was the last issue of that series of comics. It was great. I have on Comixology kind of the rest of it. Well, not all of it. I haven't bought all. I'm buying them one at a time because I'm not made of money. I am broke. Like, I am really broke right now because I had to buy a new phone, which that was a pain in the ass to try and get the money for that. But yeah, got it working. Someone's Facebooking me. What do you want, Facebook? Go away. Okay, that's just okay. Anyway. Yeah, so far no one showed up in the chat, which is usual for me. Like, I'm used to this. I am very much used to being alone when I'm streaming. Like, no... I don't know. I must be, like, the only one who just randomly goes to, like, through the thing and just watch random streams just to see what people are doing. I must be the only one who does that because I never spot people doing that. Like, I get maybe once in a while I'll catch someone who pops in, says hi, just because they wanted to see what I was doing, like what was up with this, you know, stream. But then they leave, like, very quickly, just because they're like, oh, it's not what I wanted, or something. Yeah, I understand that. You know, I'm not saying anything bad against that. I do the same thing, but I'm just saying I'm surprised I don't see more of that. Like, I'm surprised I don't see more drifters who just show up randomly. By the way, if you ever want to show up to my streams, I will link, again, links will always be in the description to find my stuff, wherever you want to find it. Obviously, you're going to see things down here, part of the image that I have, like, embedded. Those are just links. Those are to my stuff. I'm also repurposing my Patreon. I'm going to get my Patreon set up so that it's more based on my comics, which is what I want it to be for, not videos, comics. But it will also kind of be for videos as well. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I want to make it so that when I'm producing comics, like any of my minis, any of these one-shots, anything, that's what will go through as content to be paid for. You know, like if you want to donate per every time I release a comic or something like that. Like, that's what I want it to be. Wow, it took me that long to just get that dude's face. Jesus. I always take so much time on the face. On the face! Yeah, let's kind of see if we can't speed up here. I'm doing this, like, really slowly for some reason. Oh, man. This project has definitely pushed me a little bit on what I'm used to. Or not so much as what I'm used to, but I guess kind of yanked me out of my comfort zone. So I'm doing poses and angles and drawing shit that I've never drawn before, which is good. I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's good to test yourself and really push yourself. Like, hell, let me show you up here. This first page, that goddamn buffalo. I've never fucking drawn a buffalo before, and all the pictures I found were from the fucking, like, side or front of a buffalo. I'm like, well, how do I draw the buffalo from this angle? Thankfully, I found, like, a 3D image that was at, like, that angle, and then I just kind of, like, went from there and was like, okay, let's see what this kind of looks like. And then that's kind of how I got that angle from, okay, this is, no, there we go. Sometimes I like doing these in, like, one stroke, just because I do like that, like, look. And sometimes it's you know, you don't have to be perfect. Whew. Yeah, we're on like 20 minutes now. I'm pretty much just gonna go until the music runs out because I think I got like 32 minutes of music. I can afford to go over my time of 30 minutes, you know, because I don't have other I don't have a bunch of other arrangements. Like I don't have a day job, so I can afford to throw in a little extra from time to time. Not every time, just because, you know, obviously I don't want to eat up all my time here, but usually it just depends on what I feel like, how I'm feeling, because there are some days where I don't even want to fucking draw. Like, I'm not even joking. There are days where I'm just staring at the computers going, I really don't want to do anything right now. And those days are bad. Like, those are just bad days where I'm just like, I hate everything right now. I hate all the things. I want all the things to just end. You know, those days. I don't know what those were. He's supposed to be an alien. Like, he's going to be like, I don't fucking remember what color. I think he's going to be like a green color or something like that. But yeah, he's like an alien dude. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm broke because of money. My money situation is because I had to get a new phone, which ate up all the money I'd gotten from Skillshare for the month, which sucked. Oh, speaking of which, I joined a new site that's kind of like Skillshare. It's called Curious.com. It's the same thing. It's basically just me creating classes. Although it does have a lot more features, I will give them that. Their class creation features are pretty in-depth. Like, they have breaks that take between, where you can post assignments after a part of a video ends. It'll cut into a section and be like, okay, your assignment is do this, this, this. And I'm like, okay, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. That's pretty cute. And I just like some of these things. Like, I like the music from this website. It's really good music. But, like I said, a lot of really short tracks. Like, that's the only thing that bothers me. It's like, I wish these were, like, relatively full-length songs. You know, like 4 or 5 minute songs. Because I like long songs. I like long music like that. And there's not a lot of metal, unfortunately. I'm sitting there on the site. I'm typing in metal. I'm like, where's all my metal at? Like, where's my metalheads at? Can't speak today. Why aren't we being represented, you know? Where's my metal at? Let me just do this. I have my controller set up so that I can just, you know, hold a button and it acts as shift. I have one for control, stuff like that. Comes in handy. I think this is just supposed to be part of his, like, fat. Stop it. Yeah, he's kind of a... If you haven't noticed, he's kind of a lardo. He's not a lardo, he's just fat. He's just fat. Which so am I, so I don't have my... I can't say anything much against it. Alright, I need to fill this stuff in. That's all supposed to be black. Black. Kind of make him look like a sleazy guy. Just do stuff like this. There we go. And then we fill in. It's kaboosh. How come when other people do that look, it looks cool? When I do it, it looks like shit. I hate it. It pisses me off. Every time I do that, damn it. Like, it really does. It pisses me off. Let's just get his legs in here. That's why I put that stuff there already, so I don't have to fucking draw what's not there. Let's get his other arm. Because we always need more cowbell. I don't know if you can hear that or not. That epic cowbell music. We need Cowbell Hero. Where's Don't Fear the Reaper when you need it? Which I would fucking play if I could do it. Like, normally on my stream, I'm playing actual music. Like, I'm playing, like, real music. Name music. Royaltied music. Copyright music. Music that I get in trouble for. Trying to play on here. Which pisses me off. It's like, fuck you, YouTube. And it's all because of the monetization thing. I understand it. Like, obviously, you know, monetizing with royalty music is kind of a no-no. But still, kind of a pain in the ass. Alright. Now let's just do the other stuff here. I probably already gone over the 30 minutes thing. I don't care though. I'm trying to show direction here, and if you can't tell, I'm trying to show that there's This is like my shorthand for like texture, like dots and lines and stuff. But you see how the walls going this way. Over just a wee bit more. There we go. And then for here, obviously I'll do it going this way. Alright, now the table. Now the table, man. Table. Okay, it doesn't need to be that. There we go. Whee! I might make some like fucking music for this site. Just so I can be like, represent the metalheads, man! Represent! Let's do this. Down. Alright. Yeah, it looks bad. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Don't care. Whew. And I don't even have to do any editing after this. Like, I'm not even going to edit this or anything, man. I'm just going to fucking post this as fucking is. So, y'all can enjoy it. Oh, forgot his little banner here. Do. Only 2 more songs. Go away. And it shows back up there anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Alright, so that's... Hey, so that's 3 panels. 3 panels down. Only a few more to go. Alright, well, I've been recording for long enough. So, let's end that here. End the music. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And obviously thank anyone who stopped by, even for like a blip moment. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for doing stuff. Thank you for enjoying my videos. I hope you enjoyed them. Please check out all my links. You'll see all my links below. If you want to help support me, you can go on to Patreon and you can, donate stuff there. Become a Patreon of mine. Patreon rewards are pretty cool. You get like, if you donate certain amounts, you get cool rewards. You can check on there to see all the rewards. Most of it's like sketches, fully inked pieces. You'll get like an hour of my time where I'll like just sit down and teach you stuff, things like that. And I'll even do like personal, like private hangouts, like private
live sessions just for my Patreon people. So yeah, go over there, check me out. Check me out Facebook, Art of Eric Fares. And you can check me out on Tumblr at Art of Eric Fares at Tumblr. So all the other links will be down below, and I want to thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to y'all guys in the next video. Later.